finally, This Is Us. The show returns tonight for its highly anticipated 4th season. Look who's joining us. Justin Hartley.
Hi, Justin.
Hi, Justin. How you doing, buddy?
Welcome back.
Thank you very much.
What
feel fancy over
What
here?
can you tell us about the show tonight?
Nothing.
Like nothing?
No. What else do you guys want to talk about?
Come on.
Yeah.
Help us help you.
No, I can share a few things. I can tell you that that if you you know what I like to say, if you're a fan of like comedy or drama or good television, or if you have a heart beating in your chest, blood running through your veins, you're gonna love it.
Oh,
really?
Yeah, you just said a whole lot of nothing.
Yeah, if you like dogs, cats, you're allergic
But
to
Kevin,
animals.
your character at the end of season 3, we know, has a son, so you can tell who's the mom. Are we going to find more about
that? That's the thing, and we are. We're gonna. That's a good question. We're gonna find out a lot about that this coming season, and sort of dive into that storyline and try to figure out. Look, I mean, who's the mom? Did he adopt? There are all kinds of options, right?
Right.
Where the story could go. So we'll explore that. We'll definitely have some answers for you, but it's worth tuning in for. And you can see in the trailer there are a bunch of
new characters.
Yes.
A whole slew of new characters.
Who are these people?
I know. And so here's the thing. Trust in Dan Fogelman. Trust in the man who created the show to show you something that is. I don't want to give away too much, but
Dan said in a lot of ways.
I've given away nothing. Yeah, exactly.
Dan said that season 4 is in a lot of ways like season 1 because there's a lot of sort of just new things happening.
He said that.
Yeah.
Then that's totally true. Yes. I didn't know if I could say that.
Do you
You're right.
do you tell anybody the secrets? Is there anybody who you confess to?
I'll tell you something. My wife, I don't even tell my wife. So we have a thing where I keep my scripts in the house in a certain drawer.
Yeah.
She knows they're there.
Yeah.
But she won't look in there. Like I could keep anything in there. I could keep any secret I want in there, and she would never go in there.
That's true.
Wow.
Yeah, it's great.
It's under the scripts.
Yeah, it's a good one. But I think people don't really want to know.
You're right.
They want to watch it and experience it.
Is the whole season planned out ahead of time, or do these little twists happen as you guys are filming?
Good question. Good point. I think it's all planned out to a point, but when things happen sort of in the writer's room and it's an organic thing that sort of happens, because you have these really great minds sort of sharing these personal stories in this writer's room. And I think when something happens like that, they kind of go with it.
All right, Justin, thank you.
It really is one of the best shows on television.
It definitely is. And look how sparkly his teeth are. I can't stop looking at him.
I saw you and your wife at the Emmys.
That was great.
It was very sharp.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Was Isabella, your daughter, watching you guys?
She was, she was.
Fun?
Yeah, she loves it, man. She's proud. She's proud, which makes me proud. So.
How old is Isabella?
She's 15.
15. Okay. My 10-year-old, when we got home, gave me a hug. Said, "Oh, you lost." And I said, "Oh, it didn't matter if we lost." But I got a big hug. I said, "What were you doing up so late?"
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Well, good, man.
That was fun.
Congratulations. We'll all be watching, of course, the new season of This Is Us premieres tonight at 9/8 Central here on NBC.